Hi children of class 5, welcome to your social studies class. Today Shoma ma'am will explain you the rest of the chapter 5. Now this video is connected to the lesson plan for 30th of July. Now in the previous day I explained you what is our constitution, who made our constitution and what was the purpose, the nature of the constitution, and I told you that it is said in the preamble that India is a sovereign, secular, socialist and democratic republic. Today I will explain you the fundamental rights, the fundamental duties, directive principles of state policy. Now the Constitution of India also lays down the rights and duties. Every citizen can enjoy his fundamental rights only when he performs his fundamental duties. It also lays down the directive principles of state policy. Now first I will explain you the fundamental rights. Now there are 7 fundamental rights. The first one, right to equality. All citizens are equal before the law. No difference should be made between men and women, rich and poor, between people who belong to the different religions or castes. Second one, right to freedom. As I told you before, that freedom of speech and expression. People are free to speak or express themselves. Next, right against exploitation. Now children, do you know what is the meaning of exploitation? Exploitation means to treat someone unfairly. So this act says that no child below the age of 14 should be employed and no one can force to work without payment. Next, right to freedom of religion. Now as India is a secular country, citizens are free to follow any religion. Cultural and educational rights. This right is specially made for the minorities. Now who are minorities? Minorities are the people, those who are less in number in a country. So this right says to protect their culture, language, religion and heritage. The next is right to constitutional remedies. What is a remedy, children? Remedy means a way to improve any sort of difficulties. So citizens to go to court if any of them have any problem with their fundamental rights. Now the last one is right to education. This Education Act, published in 2009, states that all children in the age group of 6 to 14 have a right to free education. So these are 7 fundamental rights. Next I will explain the fundamental duties. Now if you want to enjoy the fundamental rights, you have to perform your duties. So the first one is we must respect the constitution and obey the laws of our country. We must respect our national flag and national anthem. Very important, children. We must respect our national flag and national anthem. We must value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture, our mixed culture. We should give importance to different culture of India. Now we must help the government in times of national crisis. This is very relevant now. During this pandemic, we should follow the rules what government is implementing, like wear mask, use hand sanitizers, keep safe distancing. Okay? The next one, we must safeguard public property and not damage it. And we should promote the spirit of harmony and common brotherhood. We are all brothers. No religion can make any difference. Now, next we must treat all citizens as equal and follow non-violence. No fighting between us. We are all equal and must follow non-violence. And we must protect or preserve our environment. This is very important. We must plant trees and do whatever needed to make our environment clean. The next, the directive principles of state policy. This directive principles of state policy contain broad guidelines to be followed by the state while establishing policies and laws. Some of them are: the government should promote the welfare of the people, always. And government should try to remove economic instability. And lastly, preservation of environment by safeguarding forests and wildlife. We must take care of our forest, our plant life, and our wildlife too. Now, this is all for this chapter. I think you have understood, you have a clear idea. Write the answers of this chapter in your SST 1 copy and take the help of the answer key. I'll come taking with another chapter to you, and till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.